Okay, this is the star we were zooming up on. I know it looks a little distorted on the screen right now, but this is the one that we were looking at. It's moving fast across the screen. I'm going to let it move across the screen. The star is probably a ship, and I don't know if it's a circular ship or what, but this was the other iPhone 7. The battery died on it, so this is now my iPhone 8 right here. But this was what we were zooming up on, the ship or the star, or it kept coming near the screen and making itself really big. So yes, this is what happened. The iPhone 7 battery died on it, so now I've got my iPhone 8. My iPhone 8 charged up a little bit, and this is the star that we were looking at, and it could very well be a ship. It could be circular also, round. It could be round. I'm not sure. But we do know it's moving very fast across the sky. It's moving extremely fast. So we're just going to watch it. Yeah, it's probably a ship. Yeah, good night, Jose. Is a star? It was the same thing we were watching in the last video before that video ended abruptly because the battery went down on it. But now we got this. And it is very beautiful. And I've got it hooked up to the compact binoculars right now. This is in the southern sky. This is directly south from me, right here. I'm facing south, exactly straight south, directly south. There's no southeast, there's no southwest. Now this star is in the south. It's been making its way to the west part of the sky since we started filming the moon. All the stars are making their way to the west side of the sky. Yeah, it is pretty amazing. And I'm wide awake out here. There's lights on it. I don't know. I know it's bright. Let's see. Let me zoom up. It's probably going to get blurry if I zoom up on it. Well, this is probably as big as we can zoom up. Maybe we're not supposed to zoom up. I'm not going to mess with it. When I mess with it, I mess it up. Yeah, many objects that are ships. Yeah, this is quite different than the other ones that we have looked at in the sky, like even that one that was like a big old ship, a starship. This has a different shape and a different color to it. The purple light in the center looks like a ship. It probably is a ship. And this one should move so fast off the screen. Yeah, the colors are very bright. Yes, it's very different. And this was the same one that kept bringing itself up to the front of the screen before on the last video. It would pulsate and project itself up for us. Yeah, now we got to bring it back because it's moving so fast. I could shrink it so it doesn't move as fast. Yeah, it is really amazing. Now we shrunk it. It was a star, but I think it's probably a ship in the sky. Well, this is amazing. There's like a big shape of a let's see. I'll move it back over here. I'm moving it. It didn't move. I moved it. There's strange shape for a ship. Well, if it's organic, it's not too strange. How far is wherever the stars are at in the sky. And the constellation of Orion is to the upper right of it, up in the sky. Namaste. Yeah, it is very beautiful. Very beautiful color. I don't think I've done so many live videos in one day. Well, I probably have. Well, you don't have to wait for the government to tell you about it. You're seeing it now. This is in the southern part of the sky. Oh man, now I'm standing in the snow. Now hey, you all. Hey, we got a big silent airplane coming. It's patrolling the sky. I would love to zoom in on it and get it on here. I'm going to try to zoom in on it because it's doing its patrolling. So if I can catch that silent airplane in the sky, I'm going to zoom this out because I know what it's doing. It's probably one of those UFO airplanes is what it probably is. The screen's going to get dark because I want to try to get it because it's patrolling the sky. There it is, right there. I want to get it. It is patrolling the sky. This is an airplane. It's one of those UFO. There's a shape-shifting airplane is what it is. Okay, and we're watching it. It's going to go. It's coming this way because we're watching that star, so I'm going to try my best to keep this in here. Yeah, this thing will change into a... I don't want to mess it up. This is very tricky. We're watching this airplane. It patrols in front of the sky, and it's very silent. It's very silent. It moves really fast. Here we go. I've got to concentrate. Yeah, I wanted to be able to zoom up on it. But this is an airplane. It's got these blinking lights on it, but it's not an airplane, okay? I'm not going to tell you this is an airplane because I don't think it's an airplane. I know what it is. See it? Now we're going through the tree branches. We're going to lose it because it's going in the clouds. We're going to lose it because it's going in the clouds, okay? But now we got to try to zoom back up on that star. Oh, that's perfect. Is that not perfect? Okay. Yeah, it patrols the sky. It always does the same flight pattern. Always. Let's get our little ship back. Okay, now we got it. Yeah. So now we have the ship back in the sky. Wow, I'm so glad we got that. It's going to block our view of a big ship. Well, it's gone to the other side of the sky, Jeannie. Yeah. No, that's not the International Space Station. At all. Yeah, I'm so happy we got that shape-shifting airplane on here. I am so happy. I think it's still going down to the other side of the sky. This is a ship. I don't think this is a planet. Thank you, Gwen. This is so. It looks like I can't tell if it's turning around down there. I get excited over that ship, that shape-shifting airplane. One time it flew right over my head in a diagonal direction. Yeah, it looks like it's going down now, down the screen, instead of over the screen. So we'll just let it. I'm gonna let it move from there, so I don't have to touch it. I see beautiful hearts. Yeah, it is really pretty. You're watching from Canada where it's cold. It has lights blinking, and it has a Fiat Dudes, not a planet. No, it's not. Well, you're very welcome. I don't have my wool socks on with these boots. I probably, if I'm going to stand in snow, I should have had my wool socks on, even with snow boots. No, it's not a planet. And just think, the clouds are all like the chemtrail made cloud. I think it came up from the next rad. It's like leaning toward the west, and this is still not getting covered up by it. I guess it doesn't want to get covered up by it. Yeah, it is some kind of a ship. There are gobs of ships up there in the sky. I'm here to tell you right now. Gobs of them. Oh, my feet they're not a frostbite or nothing. My toes are only a tad bit cold. The rest of my foot is warm. But I am standing in the, well now, yeah, I'm standing, I know what I was standing on. Pumpkin seeds. My daughter carved a pumpkin, a great big white pumpkin that we had in the basement from Halloween. She carved it tonight. She said she wanted to do that because they're going to have a full-blood moon. So she carved it and stuck it out here. And I was standing on the seeds of the pumpkin. I don't know. I'm sure if you will meet these beings at some point. Yeah. Caes Esta? It's a star, Milton. I don't know what the word star is. I'm moving this with my hand. I don't know the Spanish word for star. No, it's not a star. That's right. You could call it a UFO. It's probably a ship. Hello, Thelma. Yes, it is interesting. It's quite interesting. If you mirror the ship, it is a face. I heard that these ships like this, there's like 2 or around 4 people in them, and the ship is like organic. You are part of the ship or something. I don't know how that went. Yeah. I don't know if that moon's going to turn tonight. I know it's not time for the moon to turn. I'm moving it. Good afternoon, Masami Yamazaki. Hello, Sean from Australia. It's getting colder out here. I can tell. This is in the sky, and I'm in Salem, Indiana. Yeah, this is a ship in the sky, but if you're not zooming up on it, it looks like a bright star in the sky. Just like that's what it looks like. Now, yeah, there are more stars out here, but none are as bright as this one tonight. This is the brightest one in the sky tonight. So that's why we're able to get this. That's right. If they did not want me to film it for you all to see it, we would not be seeing this at all. A butterfly shape. Oh, that'd be pretty. Oh. This is just going across the sky. I'm trying to make it go. Does anyone have the time? I don't have the time out here. What time it is? Oh. This is in the south sky. It's 8:30 Mountain Time, so it's 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Oh, 10:28. I probably should go in and warm up and then come back out and see if we can get the moon when it turns blood moon. If it turns blood moon, because I think we've got enough footage of this ship in the sky. I'm moving it. I need to move it. Okay, I think we've got enough of this image right here for now, so I will probably go in the house to introduce themselves for a long time. Oh, I'm sure. Definitely. I'm going to move this again one more time, and I'll have to go in and charge my phone, because if the moon's going to be a blood moon, I don't want my phone to I don't want my phone to die. I want to use my phone to film it. You're very welcome. Yeah, it's a starship. I'm going to warm up. I really am. So, hopefully I'll come back out later.